Christine and Janelle, the dynamic duo, you guys, is covering People Magazine this month, you guys. Yes, y'all, and we are so very excited for them. They dropped a lot of bombs, a lot of information. And, you know, one thing that was also very shocking to me is that Janelle said she would consider plural marriage again. But we're going to get into all of that, you guys.
I have a lot of kids, and I have a sister wife, and everywhere I go, Janelle has to come with me, and all of her children come with me too. There's not just me. And he's like, okay.
When I explain it to outside people, I'm like, I'm no longer with my partner. I don't know, like,
really?
Like, what are you saying?
I say I'm straight up divorced.
Oh.
I love that title. I love saying I'm divorced. Are you single and ready to mingle?
Oh, no. No dating. No. Maybe in 10 years, we'll see. I would actually consider a plural marriage because I really do love the freedom and the independence that it gave me. And I think it was a good fit for me.
But it is married. You guys a like,
subscribe,
and comment down below. But yeah, let's get into it. So Janelle basically talked about the breakdown of her marriage with Kody, and she also talked about the beginning of the whole polygamy thing and everything. But like we suspected, she said that she actually the breakdown of the family happened during COVID, and with Kody being away, she learned that she could gain, that she basically didn't need him. And what I thought was funny was that it was like deja vu. Like this whole entire time, Kody thought he was doing harm to his family. He thought he was getting one up on the wives, not being there, not being present. When really all he did was help them gain their independence.
I know.
He had been there this whole time, and now it's like they're having to be independent on their own. And it's like he just showed them by force that you can do this on his own. So like in a sense, he kind of signed his own separation papers when he decided to not be with the family. And it was crazy because Christine went through it and Janelle went through it, and she was like, this is how it happened for her. With Christine, it happened for her when he did not go to Isabel's surgery. For Janelle, it happened when he was not coming to the house. Because you know Janelle, she is a woman at the end of the day, and she still wants a man to do those manly things. Okay? And he wasn't doing that, so she was now having to do all of that on her own, and that's when she realized, I don't need him. And then she also stated that she actually felt a burden lift off of her when they had their hugest fight ever, and he walked out, and she was like, wow, I'm good, I'm at peace, this is what we're going to do now, we're just not going to be together, just like that. That's why, you know, when Christine was talking about divorce and all this stuff, I love being divorced. Of course you do. You know why? Because you had an emotional attachment. Janelle, I don't think she did. I think she just had it like, look, I'm a woman. I need to feel like a woman, so I need to have a man, and I need to have some kids. You accomplish that, and I have somebody else raise my kids.
I'm sorry.
So
Janelle has a different way
of thinking of marriage.
For her, it is
a partnership.
That's what she says. Like, you know,
I'm separated from my partner.
I don't have to say divorce. I was separated from my partner. I'm now single. You know, and that's how she just looks at it, like someone who, because she's okay on her own. And there are people like that who are so, and you know, I really admire people like that. And I think most of the world admires people like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Who you look at and they're really like
content.
They're self-sufficient of their own. They really don't need anyone in their life. But it will be nice if it happens, you know? But it's also nice if it doesn't. And they're good with either way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why she looks at it and says, you know, you're so strong, you know what your value is and all that stuff. It doesn't mean that you don't have value because you recognize that, hey, I want someone in my life and stuff like that. But I think just in general, the majority of people, they admire someone who is so content, who's not needy. And but with Christine, she really has that, you know, Kody and I are divorced. We're no longer married. Because when we were married, we were a unit, you know. We had our intimacy, we had our laughter, we're building this family together. But when I divorced you, like I am, all of that emotion, all of that work that I did, all of that longing that I had, it is gone. I no longer have that with you. So yes, that's why she likes being able to say, I am divorced from Kody. So.
Yeah, but I thought that whole entire thing that Janelle said was quite interesting. But the thing that I also thought I was kind of shocked about is like that she wants to be, she wouldn't mind doing a plural, she wouldn't mind being in a plural family again.
Yeah.
Which for me, I guess, obviously she has considered all of it. But when I think about it, I just don't think.
What's the reason?
I mean,
what's
the reason?
Now? Because your kids are grown. You don't need that. Because for me, I can see why a woman like Janelle would go into a plural marriage, because you have someone who can take care of your kids,
right,
and raise your kids, and you don't have to worry about paying a babysitter or anything like that. You can work and do your own thing. But now, the only reason why I will think that she doesn't, wants plural marriage is she's the kind of person, I don't want a man up under me all the time. At least you're away with some other woman. But you can do that in monogamy too. You can even have a monogamy where, you guys are not in the same bedroom or whatever, and things like that. Listen, that's not my cup of tea, because if I'm getting married, we will be in that same room. We're not going to separate beds, and everyone has their own thing. But Janelle, there's ways that you can do it where this man doesn't have to be all up under you. And then the other thing you will find is that when she got married like in her early 20s. So when you got married at that age, it's a different requirement. Like your partner is going to be different in your 20s than what they're going to be like now you're like in your 50s or mid 50s. So they're going to be different.
Yeah.
So the guy probably at that age is not also trying to be up under you. Maybe he even has a group that he goes out with, for a month. They go ride on their motorcycle and stuff, and you're by yourself or whatever. So, but I'm happy she says that she's open.
Yeah.
Not just to
plural, but she said she's not ready to mingle for another 10 years. That was also shocking. But also my thing is, I feel like if she was going to plural family, for me, it just would not make sense. No. But I mean, obviously, I am of a different religion.
Especially financially, Janelle. Especially financially.
It wouldn't make sense. Fun. You know what? It just wouldn't make sense because if you're a first wife if you're a first wife, let's start there. You are going to have to build up this family. So that means your pocket, you have to go and start working for a whole new family or what and all this stuff. And you don't really know the dynamic.
Don't do it again,
if you were a second or third wife, then I mean,
you still have to
add to the family fund. And if you're a fourth wife, and it's like you're coming in, the fourth wife is obviously something, I guess, is what the happy wife that brings in all the happiness and stuff. I don't see you bringing no consistent sex to no man and bringing him consistent happiness. I mean, I'm sure, a cool buddy or friend or whatever, but I don't see her being like the fourth wife. You know, like how Robin is like the sweetheart wife or whatever that he had that he's in love with. Yeah. If Janelle were to go into a family like that and the last wife, that's kind of like what the expectation will be. Yeah. And what if that's what that man wants?
I
just don't see it working.
The only other reason, when I think about it, that Janelle would want to be in plural marriage is because remember her mother was in one with Kody's dad. And I feel like after Kody's dad died, her mom had that companionship with another woman.
You have that with Christine. Christine has already told David that wherever I go, Janelle go, and so do her damn kids. So, I mean, you already have your companion, Christine. Just get you a tall mountain man that is gone or does trucking. Or you be with a trucker. They make good money. They're gone away for a long time.
That's true.
And when they come, then you guys can be romantic.
And every now and then, maybe you can go with him.
Yeah,
Because you like doing stuff like that.
Or you get somebody who's in the country work or whatever they do out there in the country. I don't know, because that's not my lifestyle. But that's what I would say.
Yeah. I admire people, though, who are country people. I really do. I mean, I just don't see myself going out in the country. Only with someone.
I don't ever see myself camping.
You know what it is? Only with someone who knows what they're doing out there and can keep me safe. But a novice like myself, no. That will be, I think, fatal to my well-being. I wouldn't do that. Like, it has to be someone who knows the outdoors. Then I can be safe with that person. But someone who don't know the outdoors, don't start trying to do camping with me. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only thing that I will think, that her mom, because she saw that her mom and Kody's mom were so close, someone to bond with in my old age, and like we'll both be together sharing this space. She has that with Christine, but she's not actively sharing that space in that home with Christine.
Right.
And so that could be the only other reason that I can think about for Janelle.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why and I do understand her not wanting to be in a relationship. Like, you just came out of a 30-year relationship. I think almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, I can see you wanting to have a good 10 years to yourself. I get it. I was in a 12-year relationship. Broke up for 6 years, divorced. Then we got back together again, got married again. 3.5 years. 3.5 years. You know, it just seemed, even in the 6 years in between the divorce and us getting married again, he was still in my life because I was still kind of looking for him to get better and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like we kept in contact. So it really has been, for me, it seems as though it's been like this 21.5 year relationship before we finally got a divorce. And then, okay, now, yes, it is totally and completely over. And after that, it was like, yeah, no rush at all to get into anything. And, you know, even when recently a friend of mine asked me, you know, we need to set you up with someone, I was just like, yeah, I'm just not ready yet. I'm still focused on certain aspects of my life. Yeah, you know, you're just okay. So I can see why she said 10 years. Some people might be like, 10 years? That's such a long time. After being with one person for that long, it's like, and then it did not work out.
Yeah.
It's like your whole world like goes upside down. Like, okay, the future that I thought I was gonna have, that's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
So now, like she said, it's the hope for this new future with infinite possibilities.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for her and for Christine. And I loved when Christine said, you know, I told David from the get-go, wherever I go, Janelle goes and her kids come too. So it's like she has 12 kids.
It's so beautiful though.
I just love their relationship. Like they have worked on it because it wasn't like that right away.
Yeah.
So they have really worked on it. And I love to see women doing that.
The thing is about Janelle and Christine is that they both know themselves and they also are authentic.
Yes.
So that's what Janelle can get with. Yeah. She couldn't get with Robin's thieving ass. Oops, sorry. And she also could not get with Mary's delusional self and her jealousy
the jealousy
with her man. I'm like, girl, I'm not even sexually attracted to that man, and you hear growling from across the field.
Tantrums and stuff like that.
Janelle can't deal with emotionally unstable people. No. That's why she looked at Kody like this when you talk about just a knife in the kidneys. That's why she just looked at
sacrifices I made to love you.
Like, you saw Janelle look that man up and down like bombastic side eye. Like,
it was too much. It's too much. Like, and especially when you are a confident person, you just don't have the patience
to be with somebody who's not that.
For the jealousy. Like, you can spot it like that. Because a lot of times it's like you have to build to that all your life.
Well, the issue is Kody, though, because Kody's the one who went following after Janelle's bosomy self and was even harassing her when she had a man whispering to Mary.
I know.
Why is she with him? Why is she keeping herself from what she wants is me? And Mary's like, what?
We read this in the book, right?
Yeah, that was in the book.
And Kody, they went to Wyoming. He actually went with Mary to Wyoming, and I guess
Janelle brought her boyfriend at the time.
Janelle brought her boyfriend there. And Kody, who was married to Mary at the time, leans into Mary, getting all upset about Janelle bringing her boyfriend and why is she
keeping herself away from what she truly wants. But he didn't. But he didn't tell Mary that. But I'm sure Mary looked at his crazy self. Was like,
Mary was so incensed with rage and jealousy. Like, what the hell? We are married. This woman is married. Wasn't she married to Mary's brother at the time?
Listen, I'm sorry, but I completely laid Mary's infertility at Kody's feet. I'm sorry, I do. I actually lay it at his feet. You know why? Because of stress. It's not like she's not capable of having kids, because she is. She was able to have a child. Yeah. But the fact that this woman always looks like a cherry tomato. Yeah.
It's the stress.
She keeps all this stuff in. I don't even know what she is. I think she's a Pisces?
No, she's a Capricorn.
She's a Capricorn.
Like Kody.
Yeah, and the day before her birthday, that's when the day before his birthday, that's her birthday. So my thing is, Mary also holds a lot of stuff in. When it comes to Kody, she'll lash out on anybody else, but when it comes to Kody, because that's who she truly loves and wants to keep, she bottles all this stuff in, and it's a lot of shit that she's keeping bottled in because of all the things he's doing to her. But she doesn't want to push him away because he already ain't giving our girl sex 12 years in the making. Like, I don't think he was even giving her sex when the show started. That's my suspicion.
I know you can say that.
Because with all of that, that's why she was not able to have kids. And when, first of all, stress causes cancer. If stress can cause something as deadly as cancer, you can't sit down here and tell me that stress don't cause infertility.
Yeah.
Have to watch who you end up with, ladies.
Lord
but
mercy.
yeah. So that's just our synopsis on the Janelle and Christine thing. She did talk about David, though. She talked about how she loves him to pieces. They actually met October 2022 last year. It has not even been a year yet, y'all. We are on August. We got 2 more months.
A ring on her finger. You better ask somebody.
When someone is serious about you, they're not going to waste your time, honey. Okay, they're going to put a ring on it.
Yes.
Not that this is anyone. This is just a ring I wear. But
you saw how Russell, we just saw Russell's
yeah.
Okay, but that was within a year too, so.
That was within a year too, so he did not waste time.
No, and I think also when you're older, like David, I think they're all in their 50s.
Right.
He also knows exactly what he wants. You know, so even though they just met, right? He knows exactly what he's looking for. Completely exactly what he's looking for.
Yeah, so I'm happy for them. She said she loves him to pieces. She actually reached out to him, which I'm like, okay, snap.
Yes,
and they went on a date.
That was beautiful.
And
I'm
they
so
clicked.
happy for her. I know. She said he's like the best guy.
Yeah, very happy for them.
Very simple life with him. So I'm so happy. But you guys get in the comments. Tell us what you think. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, you guys. And be on the lookout for our unfiltered Patreon coming soon this weekend. You guys, unfiltered content about what's going on in our lives, about different topics.
Yes.
And great interaction with both of us.
Check
so
your emotions at the
door.
Follow at your own risk.
Yes, y'all.
But it should be quite a treat.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited about the first few topics.
Yes.
But yes, you guys, stay tuned.
Bye.